Bethlehem, West Bank. President Trump flown out to this West Bank city Tuesday to state he would do all that I can to handle a peace bargain amongst Israel and the Palestinians, even as he went up against apparently beyond reconciliation main concern requests on both sides. President Trump conveyed his expectation for peace endeavors to the Palestinians on Tuesday, saying he would do all that I can to help merchant converses with Israelis. Additionally defied Arab requests for an express that incorporates some portion of Jerusalem. Talking in the result of a destructive besieging assault in Britain, Trump made a short specify of the failures who execute such activities. Our general public can have no resilience for this continuation of carnage, he said. We can't stand a minute longer for the butcher of blameless individuals. Trump talked next to Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, after the two held a private meeting to examine the now slowed-down peace process and Trump's vision for wide counterterrorism collaboration among the United States, Israel, and the Muslim world. Trump met Monday in Israel with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, subsequent to going through the end of the week with Muslim and Arab pioneers in Saudi Arabia. Abbas said he respected Trump's endeavors, which had given every one of the countries over the locale so much expectation and positive thinking of the likelihood of making a blessing from heaven. Our dedication is to coordinate with you, keeping in mind the end goal to make peace and manufacture a memorable peace. Manage the Israelis, Abbas included. Be that as it may, while Trump talked in simplifications about the objective, Abbas laid out the specifics of Palestinian requests, which all have been bolstered by the Arabs and rejected by Israel through many years of unsuccessful peace transactions shepherded by American presidents. We reassert to you our places of a two-state arrangement along the fringes of 1967, a condition of Palestine with its capital in East Jerusalem, living nearby of Israel, he stated, alluding to Israel's control of the West Bank taking after a war against three Arab armed forces. Israel claims Jerusalem as its capital, however Palestinians demand that the city's generally Arab eastern part be the capital of any future state. Amid the presidential crusade, Trump swore to move the U.S. government office from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, yet the arrangement has been retired in any event briefly. Abbas said that he had likewise attracted Trump's thoughtfulness regarding more than 1,000 Palestinian detainees who have been on a yearning strike for over a month, driven by Marwan Barghouti, whom supporters call the Palestinian Nelson Mandela. Barghouti was indicted in Israeli courts of planning the murder of Israeli regular people and sentenced to various life terms. The detainees are a variety of those sentenced genuine fearmonger violations, and also those grabbed in progressing West Bank clashes with Palestinian youth. The appetite strikers look for all the more family visits, access to phones, therapeutic care, the opportunity to study, and discontinuance of separation as a discipline. Abbas conveyed to Trump a letter from detainee families that cited Barghouti, the most recent day of the occupation will be the principal day of peace. A couple obstructs from where Trump and Abbas talked, a rally was being held in support of the yearning strike. Genius Israeli officials in the United States have protested American guide to the Palestinians, asserting the cash is utilized to make installments to the groups of detainees who are considered opportunity warriors among numerous Palestinians. Trump did not say the guide or the installments in his open comments. Abbas likewise talked about Palestinian request that all last status issues be settled in light of global law and United Nations resolutions, and the Arab Peace Initiative initially offered over 10 years back. It guaranteed Arab acknowledgement of Israel in return for a Palestinian state. Our Palestinian individuals' achievement of their flexibility and autonomy is vital to peace and soundness on the planet, Abbas said. Abbas alluded to Trump's notable visit Monday to possessed East Jerusalem, where Trump went to a portion of the destination's holiest to Jews and Christians. In an announcement with Trump the previous evening, Netanyahu hailed a similar visit, while talking about join Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Past U.S. presidents have declined to move the U.S. government office to Jerusalem as it would give an effective typical dismissal of Palestinian and Arab goals for their own particular capital inside a different state. In 1995, Congress passed a law commanding the move, yet progressive presidents have issued waivers like clockwork declining to make a move in light of national security needs. Trump has until June 1 to choose whether to proceed with the practice. Escorted by Israeli police and helicopters, Trump and his appointment sped down the Hebron Road and got themselves, minutes from their Jerusalem Inn, at the entryways of Bethlehem in the Israeli-involved West Bank. The closeness of Bethlehem, the physical vicinity amongst Israel and the Palestinian region, shocked most first-time guests in the company. Trump and the guard gone through the 26-foot-tall solid divider with watchtowers that is Israel's partition obstruction, and past checkpoint 300, where a huge number of Palestinian specialists cross into Israel every morning to achieve their occupations on Israeli development destinations. Trump has referred to the Israeli boundary, for instance, of the sort of divider he needs to work between the United States and Mexico. However, numerous Palestinians see it as an image of mistreatment. Bethlehem is exuberant and swarmed, home to Palestinian Muslims and Christians, and the Church of the Nativity, the Byzantine period sacrosanct site worked over the cavern where the steadfast trust Jesus was conceived. The city is likewise encompassed by rich Jewish settlements on three sides, manufactured both in East Jerusalem and the West Bank, people group that the majority of the world considers unlawful. However, Israel debate this. The president guarantees me he's prepared to move in the direction of peace in accordance with some basic honesty, Trump said of Abbas, whom he facilitated in the White House not long ago, and Prime Minister Netanyahu has guaranteed the same. In Saudi Arabia, Trump said he had approached Arab pioneers to participate in an organization to drive dread from their middle unequivocally. He depicted the Riyadh meeting as epic and profoundly beneficial, saying individuals have said there truly has never been anything even close ever. Abbas, who additionally went to the Riyadh meeting, said that Trump had brought expansive skylines, prospects to recuperate our economy and keep constructing our countries in view of the govern of law and peacefulness, building spans rather than dividers inside our territory. Finishing in English in the wake of conveying the main part of his comments in Arabic, Abbas said he trusted his visitor will go ever, the President Donald Trump, who was the American president who accomplished peace between the Palestinians and Israelis.